Alright, you typed in Google or YouTube grants for disabled veterans to start a business. Really awesome question. You've come to the right video. My name is Brando Linick and I appreciate you for connecting with me. The whole reason why you're really going to want to pay attention to what I'm going to share with you is not only this is so critical that you have to know if you want to start a business and you're a veteran or you know someone who's a disabled veteran, alright? If you want to start a business, alright, when it comes to going and applying for a grant, this is something I've personally done, and this is something I've had a close friend of mine who's a veteran, and he's disabled, and he wanted to do too. And having gone through the process of applying, first and foremost, you got to be able to be eligible to apply. And then once you're eligible to apply, you got to send out your letter, you got to email in, and then you got to wait. It's a waiting game, alright? And you got to keep in mind there's so many other people out there in the world, in the United States and Canada, who are all applying for grants. Alright, in the United States, you got hundreds of thousands and millions of people doing this every single month, every single year. Alright, in Canada, exact same thing. So it's a waiting game. They got to go through it. And even if you're eligible and you apply, it does not guarantee you a grant. Alright, it doesn't guarantee you money. So you got to keep that in mind, which is why I would advise you before you strap this ball and chain to your leg, if you're wanting to build a business and you're a veteran, if you're wanting to build a business to, have more time freedom, leverage, flexibility, alright, that's what you're looking for. If you hear me out here for a minute, my experience with this goes back just over the last year when I transitioned from playing the waiting game for a long time, trying to get a grant, and then I finally got a letter back and it told me that I wasn't qualified enough to actually have the amount of income that I wanted to have, or that I needed to have, I should say, to actually start up a business. So I stopped playing that waiting game, and then I came across a person who is building a business without supplies, without equipment, without investing hundreds of thousands of dollars, without employees, okay? So because they weren't dealing with that, they had a lot of time freedom with their business model, and they had a lot of leverage because they weren't, spending their time managing equipment, supplies, employees. And they're doing this, making a high multiple six-figure income and doing what they're passionate about, which their passion was traveling. So they're always consistently traveling and building a business and income at the same time, doing it on the internet. They're building a business online from home, and because they were doing this, I started to model and copy what they're doing. I actually reached out to them on Facebook in less than 3 months, created for myself a full-time income business working part-time online. Just because I did that, I'm not guaranteeing you or promising you results. I'm not going to tell you that you're going to get rich quick here because that's not the case with any business. You got to work your ass off. You got to learn some things. But if you're willing to do that, I would encourage you before you decide to wait to get a grant, and even if you get rejected for a grant, alright, just playing that waiting game through that duration and period of time, not doing anything, I would encourage you, learn to build a business online. Learn to build yourself a business and income that can create time freedom, leverage, flexibility, where you can retire your wife, retire your husband, or just explore the world, or be able to help other people, other veterans, be able to start businesses in a way that you've been able to learn to leverage the internet with. Alright, it's the best tip I could give you, hands down. So that's just my overview. That's my tip. Learn to leverage systems online to attract people to you rather than, hunting down friends and family and cold market prospecting, trying to get a person into your business. Learn how to attract those people to you. Learn how to attract potential customers to you and use the internet to do heavy lifting so you don't have to have supplies, equipment, employees, and an office setting and all that stuff. So hope you enjoyed this. It's been fun talking with you. If you do like this kind of conversation and you'd like to carry on with more detail on how to build a business on the internet from home, if you're coachable, you're willing to learn some things, make sure after this video you check out my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. I will put a link down in the description below. You'll see a video there from myself, explain to you in detail exactly how I've done this, how you can do it too. After that, you'll see a video from my business partner and friend and mentor who shared this with me going back, it was like 15 months ago, September 2014. So appreciate you. I hope you like this, and I will see you on the beach to the world and to your success. Take care.